Welcome back everyone, this is Anything Third Person. You're watching another informal day of gaming. So we're back in the Stanley parable, and I've gone down the elevator, did the whole secret passageway in the boss's office thing, and we're gonna go into the mind control room instead of the escape path.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
So this is where we went last time, and we died. Let's go in here. Hello? Is anybody waiting for me to do stuff?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I have the strength. This looks like that room in the X-Men movies. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Oh,
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
That is a
the
lot
lives
of
so many
monitors.
individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Where freedom meant nothing. This is kind of cool. This is a really nice visual sequence. I like it. What else is here?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Oh no. What is he gonna do about that? Nothing.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Probably.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes. Well, now that they're getting all melodramatic.
Here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
How are we gonna dismantle the controls? He doesn't even know what this thing does. Oh. Okay, go into facility power and probably do something there. Mind controls idle, awaiting input. Let's destroy it. System power.
When at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
No wonder. Okay, fine, I'll turn it on. See what happens.
Oh, Stanley. You didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself? Is that what you wanted?
Yes.
Control?
Yes.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
Well, what can it do?
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
What do I do?
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent.
Uh-oh. What are you going to say?
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Emergency detonation
If this
system.
machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
You know, nuclear
How long until
detonators.
detonation then?
That's kind of
Say,
an overkill.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star.
Okay.
It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off.
How do I stop
what
it?
precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going.
Okay, press the red button.
All this means I barely know where to start. Beep. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Button?
A moment of
Button?
solace before you're obliterated.
Incorrect.
Alright, I'm in a good
Button?
mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you
No.
exactly what
Button?
happened to them.
No.
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I
Button?
set you free.
Incorrect.
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I
Buttons.
tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever,
No.
pushing buttons endlessly
Button.
and then dying alone.
Button?
Other times, I
Oh,
let the
no.
office
What do I
sink
do
into the
here?
ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I
Incorrect.
have to say
Okay.
this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything
broke
and
something.
take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite
More
rich.
buttons.
I almost hate to see
Green.
it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds
More?
left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds.
Huh.
Time doesn't grow on trees.
It seems like I am supposed
Dear
to
me,
do
what's the
something.
matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing
That's
right
actually
now?
exactly
Or
it.
did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
Yeah.
I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
That's
These
basically what
number
I'm doing.
buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door.
What door?
Everything, anything, something here will
Press
save
again.
me. Why would you think that,
Enable
Stanley?
backup
that
power
this
to
video game can be
activate.
beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your
Where?
purpose in this place is?
How do I put it back up?
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
Console disabled.
But here's a spoiler for
I
you.
broke it.
That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
Ugh.
You're only still playing
wait,
instead of
wait,
watching
wait.
a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made
Charge.
humble.
How do I charge?
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control
Nope, that
this
didn't work
world,
either.
that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock.
Press any key to send
That's
power.
30
to.
seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds
key?
until a big
No?
boom and then no ending here. Just you
Ugh.
being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail
Goodbye,
life? Or will
employee.
you let it go peacefully?
427.
Another
I don't want
choice.
to go anywhere.
Make it count. Or don't.
Just
It's
let
all
me
the
open.
same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be
Okay.
laughing at every second
Fine,
of your
I'll
inevitable
watch the
life
clock.
from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Did I win? Oh, no I didn't.
Stanley knew that all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as
Alright,
the cold
so we're
reality
back
of his
here.
past began to sink in,
I am going to
Stanley
press
decided that
off.
this machinery would...
What happens now? Hello? I can rotate my head, but this... What is that? There's something on the ground.
blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Uh-huh.
Was it over?
Was what over? Hello?
Yes. He had won.
I won!
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Okay, but how do I...
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
That is really
For
strange.
it was not knowledge or even power.
I think I
that
have
he
gone
had
through
been seeking,
actually all the endings.
but happiness.
where's
Perhaps
the
his goal
apartment
had
then?
not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go.
Yeah, because there weren't really that many pathways,
life
there
he
weren't that many
lives,
forks,
it
and all the
will
forks
be
were only two
his.
options.
And that was
I think I've gone through all the options.
It
So
was
there aren't really
perhaps
more
the
puzzles,
only thing
there aren't really
worth
more
knowing.
pathways or endings.
Stanley stepped through
think
the
this
open
is it.
door.
Actually, this could be another fork. What if I go back? Wait, this isn't where I started out. Where is this? Okay, the game just threw me here. That's cool. Let's see what's outside. Outside looks very nice. What now?
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
But was he really? Hello, Stanley. Oh, I beat the game. That was interesting, I guess. So, a lot of effort on the developer's part to create a new, fresh concept. And it really was interesting, but I think a lot more could have been done. And I think a lot of the writing could have been cleaner. But it's a very good idea, and I hope they come out with a sequel or another project that is similar but much, much more polished. Well, and that was the Stanley Parable. I think I've explored all the other options, although the museum of the game props indicated that there might have been more sequences that I just completely missed. But anyway, thanks for watching Stanley Parable, and this is Anything Third Person, signing out.